You walk away from someone, it's not just their heart that aches, their brain launches into a full-blown crisis. This isn't simply disappointment, it's a deep neurobiological response rooted in our evolutionary past. Our ancestors depended on their tribe for survival, so separation triggered panic. Today, our brains still react as if we're facing a life-or-death threat, even if it's just a breakup. This sets the stage for a cascade of emotional and physical reactions that can feel overwhelming and confusing. As soon as someone senses a breakup, their brain floods with stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These chemicals are the same ones our ancestors relied on to survive danger. The body can't tell the difference between emotional pain and physical injury, so it reacts as if you've been physically hurt. This is why breakups can feel so intense. Your nervous system is literally screaming that something is wrong, and it's desperate to restore a sense of safety. How someone responds to a breakup often depends on their attachment style. People with anxious attachment may become clingy, desperately seeking closeness to calm their internal alarm. On the other hand, those with avoidant attachment might seem calm on the outside but are actually experiencing chaos within. Both styles are attempts to manage the overwhelming sense of threat that comes with separation. Breakups don't just hurt, they feel like a major loss. Our brains are wired to feel losses much more intensely than gains, a phenomenon known as loss aversion. This means the pain of losing a relationship can feel twice as strong as the joy of being in one. This powerful force drives people to obsess over what they've lost and can make moving on feel nearly impossible. Driven by loss aversion and fear, people often go to great lengths to try to win back a lost relationship. These efforts, grand gestures, constant messages, or even just replaying memories are often mistaken for love. In reality, they're rooted in the brain's desperate attempt to avoid the pain of loss and restore a sense of control. After a breakup, the mind often starts to idealize the lost partner. Suddenly, all their flaws fade away and they seem perfect in your memories. This isn't a sign that the relationship was flawless, it's a defense mechanism. By focusing only on the good, the brain tries to protect itself from the pain of loss and avoid facing the reality of the breakup. To cope with the emotional blow, the brain activates a range of defense mechanisms. Rationalization helps explain away the breakup, projection shifts blame, and denial keeps the pain at bay. While these strategies protect the ego in the short term, they can also prevent genuine healing and keep someone stuck in the past. After the initial shock, many people enter a bargaining phase. They might try to negotiate their way back into the relationship, making promises or grand gestures. Sometimes the bargaining happens internally, with the mind replaying scenarios and imagining different outcomes. This is all about trying to regain a sense of control and avoid the finality of acceptance. Breakup doesn't just end a relationship, it can also shatter someone's sense of identity. People often define themselves by their relationships, so losing a partner can leave them questioning who they are. This identity crisis can be deeply unsettling and may drive people to seek quick rebounds or other ways to restore their social standing. When one person leaves, a power shift occurs. The person who initiates the breakup often gains a sense of control while the other is left feeling powerless and vulnerable. This imbalance can trigger ego crises, leading to feelings of resentment or even attempts to manipulate the situation to regain influence. In some cases, the pain of losing control can lead to vindictive behavior or manipulation. The person left behind might try to make the other jealous, spread rumors, or use guilt as a weapon. While these actions are attempts to regain power, they often backfire and deepen the emotional wounds. Despite the pain, breakups can be powerful catalysts for personal growth. The emotional upheaval forces people to confront unresolved issues, develop new coping skills, and build emotional resilience. Over time, this process can lead to a stronger sense of self and a healthier approach to future relationships. After a breakup, rebuilding your identity is essential. This means rediscovering who you are outside of the relationship and finding new sources of meaning and fulfillment. It's a challenging journey, but it's also an opportunity to become more self-aware and independent. Developing emotional resilience is key to healing after a breakup. This involves learning to manage difficult feelings, set healthy boundaries, and trust yourself again. With time and effort, it's possible to emerge from heartbreak stronger and more capable than before. Time plays a crucial role in healing. As days and weeks pass, the intensity of the pain gradually fades, the brain begins to adjust and new routines start to take shape. While it may feel impossible at first, healing is a gradual process that unfolds with patience and self-compassion. Our memories aren't perfect records, they're colored by emotion and time. After a breakup, it's common to remember only the good times, erasing the flaws and challenges that were present. This selective memory can make it even harder to move on as the relationship seems better in hindsight than it really was. Breakups don't just end the present, they also disrupt future plans. Dreams and goals that once seemed certain now feel out of reach. This sense of uncertainty can be paralyzing, making it difficult to imagine a future without the relationship. When memories are idealized and the future feels uncertain, it's easy to get stuck in the past. This emotional trap can prevent healing and keep someone from moving forward. Recognizing this pattern is the first step toward breaking free and embracing new possibilities. True healing begins with acceptance. This means acknowledging the pain, understanding the reasons for the breakup, and letting go of what can't be changed. Acceptance doesn't happen overnight, but it's a crucial step toward finding peace and opening up to new experiences. Once acceptance sets in, it's possible to start building a new future. This involves setting new goals, exploring new interests, and forming new connections. Every step forward is a sign of growth and a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Healing from a breakup is a journey, not a destination. Along the way, you'll discover new strengths, learn valuable lessons, and become more attuned to your own needs. While the pain may never fully disappear, it can transform into wisdom and compassion, guiding you toward healthier, more fulfilling relationships in the future.